with a song, it just like, it kind of smacks you and throws you to the ground.
Kind of like a smack.
You have to be willing to accept the invitation into hip hop. I feel like to truly appreciate it, which it's like obviously incredible. I feel like R&B, it just kind of like takes you on a fucking magic carpet and rides you along. So I'm rambling now. Man. I apologize.
I like the movements, man.
Yeah, it's this fucking wine. I'm telling you, man. It's got me zooming.
Hey, Donuts and Alcohol, we back, baby. All right, big ups to Tweedles, Double Sin, College Beach,
hosted by
Felsen House. Exactly. Wow. I'm Tatum.
I'm Gravel.
Special guest in the building.
Yeah, I'm Audley. Hello.
Woo. Thanks for coming, man.
Yeah, no, thank you for having me. Excited to be here for sure. Feeling good. Yeah, it's been a crazy weekend. Just kind of recovering with some donuts and alcohol, so can't really complain.
Perfect way to do it. What had a crazy show at Motor?
Yeah.
What was that like? I heard it was packed.
It was absolutely nuts. Friday was a really good day for local music. We had Silmar on Fountain Square. Moonbo had their album release across the street at Woodward Theater. And then, I got to release Pink on vinyl through Soul Step Records on Friday. Motor Pub was amazing. Ronan crushed it. Brooklyn Ray crushed it. We got to get Tribe to come on stage. You know that Tribe's just an energy of their own. So phenomenal. The place was elbow to elbow. People were having a good time. So can't complain, man. It was gorgeous.
Oh, dope.
This album is nice.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Thank you.
How long have you been doing music? Have you always had an interest in wanting to?
I mean, I've always been writing like poetry when I was in like grade school. I used to have this little like voice recorder when I was a little kid and just like recite poems. Like I was kind of like the weird recluse kid that didn't have a lot of friends and would like just walk around my backyard and sing songs and stuff. But when I was a sophomore in high school, I met a friend named Zach who actually had a studio. So that's when I started actually like writing songs and recording them. And it started out as like doing like Mr. Me Too freestyles and shit like that. But it eventually developed into creating my own stuff. So
yeah, this album, it's I mean, it's in a good way. It's all over the place. Mm-hmm. Like Game Over, Personal Fave. It sounds like some Justin Timberlake, Michael Jackson-esque kind of get the game. I love it. That's the exact type of music I love. But then sometimes you're just spazzing, spitting like more rap. What would you consider some of your influences that got you to that point?
Oh man. It's all over the board, to be honest. When I was in high school, my sister gave me a CD. She called it Oshu because she got it from DJ Oshu at a college party in Columbus. And I was 16 years old and I was listening to like old Jay-Z, Kid Cudi's new stuff. She gave me a copy of College Dropout when I was in high school. Just like it totally paved the way for me. I started out as a huge hip hop head. Really loved like Aquemini and AT Aliens by Outkast, and that was really big for me. And Atmosphere is huge. Like Slug is a god in my opinion. So it used to be just bars. I never really sang until I graduated college. So it's kind of evolved from just freestyling with the homies to trying to like create full luscious melodies, I guess.
That's wild.
That is what's up. And I think that's what like sets you, like a different lane, you can do a little singing, then you can also like spit like
Yeah.
You can actually
Spaz.
yeah.
What's the last track on the album?
Still,
If you want to roll.
Yeah, don't you go off on that?
Yeah.
I was listening to that the other day. It was great. It was
Good
great.
track. Yeah.
definitely go off and like still hold a note at the end of it. I'm like, yo, this guy is like the shit right now, man.
I appreciate the love.
Would you consider it experimental in a way?
I
feel like-
still can't put my finger on the genre. I think that it's R&B funk soul with a little bit of like future wave into it. Because Smokeface produced a decent amount of this record. Yeah, he did Hit That Line, Soldiers, and If You Want to Roll.
Oh wow.
And during that time, I was listening to a lot of and after that, We Didn't Talk by Goldlink and Rari's early stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I want some like beautiful, rich, minimalistic tones. And he was like, he just pulled out his bank of beats. He's like, yeah, I got 200 of those. Like, I'll take this one and this one.
Crazy.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So he kind of set the tone for the record, and I reached out to other producers and was like, here's the sound I'm going for. And it's cool because while it is sonically all over the place, like it feels like there is this beautiful, rich through line of texture.
Yeah.
So
It all flows.
yeah.
Now, is it more challenging to create an authentic rap song or like an authentic R&B, like, melodic?
Oh man, R&B for sure.
Really?
I think there's a really nice structure to writing a rap song, a hip hop song. It's like you vibe with what's going on. You get to write your first 16. You get to coincide that with the chorus. And then it's like, okay, cool. This is what the song is. Write your second verse, add a hook, you're done. It's like, there's a beautiful structure there.
Yeah.
For songwriting, it's like, okay, you're listening to it. You're like, what's the melody for this? Okay, that melody's kind of hot. Is that a part of verse 1 or is that the chorus? And it's just like you have to keep going through these notes in your head, keep it simple because you only have like 5 or 6 words a line. The greatest thing about hip hop is how expressive it is. You can say so much in such a short amount of time. But the great thing about a song is how expressive it is with how much you can say with such a short amount of time. I feel like people are really, there's like, sorry, I'm a little drunk off this wine, but we can get through this. There's a certain connection to melody, to notes and tones, to where if you sing something to someone, it kind of hits you in the core. But when you rap it to someone, it's really heady. Like you have to be paying attention and you have to process it. I feel like with a song, it just like, it kind of smacks you and throws you to the ground.
Kind of like a smack.
You have to be willing to accept the invitation into hip hop. I feel like to truly appreciate it, which it's like obviously incredible. I feel like R&B it just kind of like takes you on a fucking magic carpet and rides you along. So I'm rambling now.
Man.
I apologize.
I like the movements, man.
Yeah, I'm big on movements and colors, and it just kind of like takes over sometimes.
Speaking of colors, the album's name is Pink.
Yes.
How did you get to that?
Oh,
Great color. It's our color as well. So
yeah. Pink, sponsored by Donuts and Alcohol.
Hey.
It's always been about the colors, and I didn't really know it. So I didn't release any music through college. I just performed. I did a lot of stuff in Columbus, and after I graduated, I was like, okay, cool, I should put something out. And I just kind of had this vision of this like oversaturated red when I wrote Willow, which is off of Donna. And I was like, okay, cool. So I bought some red gels. Jonathan Manahan, he's done all my photography. He's incredible. Shout out to him. So we had the red and we shot it. And it was cool, and we did like the black bar over the eyes. It was like trying to be trendy and shit. And we like added like the video numbers in the corner. Like we were trying to do everything. So Donna came out, super well received. Literally the day after Donna came out, I was in a really bad spot. It was the winter. I was depressed, and I kept seeing this kid at the bottom of the deep end of a pool, just like sitting there Indian style, and it was a beautiful metaphor for depression. Like, the longer you stay down there, the harder it is to swim up to the top, and the pressure just keeps hitting you on the shoulders, and you're stuck. I mean, that's what depression is for me. So I ran up. I was like smoking a cigarette outside of Jonathan's apartment. I ran up. I was like, dude, it's blue. It's the deep end. It's the ocean. So I called it the deep end. I was like, okay, yeah, there's the deep end that's blue. There's a color, and then. after The Deep End came out, I started getting this. I held on to this production for this record for 6 to 8 months before I wrote anything down.
Wow.
Just listened to it, absorbed it, like lived in that world. And at that time, I fell in love. I met a lot of really amazing people that made me feel comfortable in my skin. And I was like, man, it's always been about the colors, like pink. There's no other name for it. Pink is a beautiful representation of strength and femininity kind of like fused together. And I think that when I was performing these songs live, I was workshopping them. That's why for Game Over, there's no words in it, because I kept doing it live and I kept making those sounds and I was like, oh, it's a song. So I just left it. So I was performing them and it was like these movements, like you're talking about the hands.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't doing this shit like a year and a half ago. I realized like it's who I am. It's how I express myself. So pink to me is like a full representation of being comfortable in your skin and just being unapologetically authentic.
Then the name Audley. I'm interested to know how that came about. For you.
It's actually my middle name.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's simple.
Every guy on my dad's side's middle name is Audley, and my great grandfather's name was Audley. So it's just like a big homage to family. Yeah.
Okay.
That's dope.
Keep it in the family.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Everyone thinks it's me being like, oh, he's weird.
He's odd.
Like, no, right.
Why don't you
My
spell
name.
it
It's my
properly?
name, so as far as where can everybody find your music? You on every music
Everywhere,
platform?
yeah. Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Amazon Music,
Google Play, man.
Google Play, all streaming services.
It's hard to keep up.
Yeah.
Did you say Tidal?
Tidal, yeah.
Oh.
I use Tidal. I love
Alright.
Tidal. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm a big
Babe.
Apple. I'm an Apple guy.
Yeah.
Tidal does a really good job of curating playlists, I feel like. So I like them a lot. Also, oddlycan'trap.com to stay on top of everything that's going on. I honestly haven't even announced that website to the public yet, so here you guys
Oh, you heard it
go.
first.
Exclusive.
Donut Snack Hall exclusive right there.
DNA.
Yeah, I'm everywhere, man. Oddly Pink, check it
Social
out.
medias as well.
Yeah, Oddly Glove, so it's just AUDLEYGLOVE. It's probably me making a weird face in the AV, so you'll recognize me.
On that note, man, let's make a toast, man. What we toasted to?
To the future of Cincinnati music, man. You guys are doing a really cool thing here.
Let's get it.
Thank you.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers. Wow.
I'm just kidding. It's just water. But live more, drink more alcohol, and eat more donuts, people.
Do it responsibly. It's been a special episode. Shout out to Audley. We love you, Cincinnati. Good night.
Yeah.